My favorite part about mushroom hunting is just the excuse to get out in the woods, really. And then you can go out in one day, come out the next day, and there'll be, baby mushrooms everywhere. It's astounding how quickly they grow. Just something that's makes you appreciate nature a little more. Mushrooms are one of those things. They're very weird. They don't have seeds. They're not like plants or animals, but they grow. It's just all about enjoying nature and having a reason to do it. So they're really tasty, very tasty. It looks like it's possible to hike through here. Mushroom locations are pretty coveted by people who hunt mushrooms, So if you find mushrooms somewhere and it's a pretty good turnout, you don't really want to tell anybody where it's at. If I could find the entrance to this trail, we'd be in business. Oh, here we go. These are wild grapes, actually. Not the cherries. This is actually growing on a different bush. This is a different bush here. See, this is the base for this vine here. These are not good to eat. Those will get you. But yeah, these are Missouri grapes, like the kind of heart-shaped spiky leaves. Well, morel season's right around Easter, so won't be finding any morels. There's a couple other. Oh, look at this. Speaking of which, there's a couple other late season mushrooms that are actually edible. These won't kill you, but they don't taste like anything but wood. But these are right here, these are some oyster mushrooms. You want to look for mushrooms that aren't too hard, so they have to be still tender underneath. The edges get a little hard anyway, but I mean, you have to, the tender flesh is really the only thing that can cook off. Now, oyster mushrooms are, they're denser anyway, more of a woody texture, so they're really good for soups and things, something where you're gonna cook them for a really long time. Anyway, there you go. These are kind of late in the season. As you can see, they're quite firm, but that would be the edible part had it not been so dry lately. We actually have one that looks kind of, let me just cut that here. Looks kind of ripe, or at least edible. Still kind of tender. It tastes like much raw, but cooked, they're pretty good. Kind of sweet, actually. Those are really bad. Ugh. Like bits of mushroom just keep falling in my mouth as I'm talking. Here's another big one of those shelf mushrooms there. Pretty dried up. I think I found a sassafras tree. No, it's too tall. It's really relaxing just to take a buddy out and walk out in the woods and enjoy nature, find some mushrooms, and then, you get to cook something you eat, or that you find. Very rarely do I ever get to find something in nature and pick it up and eat it.